See if it's going to come back to life. Maybe not. Maybe? I don't know. It kind of seems like it's not. Oh, so I do need to kill this one, probably. Hey, okay. Yeah, hey Dylan, hey Drive. I think we're back. Ish. But the latency, unfortunately, is now messed up. I don't know how to fix that once the stream started. Oh, so I gotta redo this too. Just grab that. Pop out chat. Chat's now popped out. Oops. That's good. Go Chrome. Oh no, there's two of them. This one? Hey. All right. Oh, I forgot to pin it. It's also way too high, probably. Nice. Okay, we should be back up and running. What? Just the seat. So I don't know if you'd seen before, Dylan, but I used to race in a lawn chair that I had bolted to my rig. I have a Simlab 8020, the rig. It's the GT1 Evo. Let's add in. We have to sort cars by. Oh, cool. So you can do it by friends. We got to figure out how to do that. Is it by class? We just want this one. So this is who we're fighting with. So Frankie, Viperian, Week, My Sim Racer, Massive Cheese, Matt Webb, Costa, Oatsily. Those are all the people on the Discord that we care about. So Oatsily, he's Oz on Discord and is super fast. So 127.716 is probably out of hand. Costa is just screaming along as well. Oh man, I loved my lawn chair. It was great. I've got pictures of it somewhere. I had it. I mean, I used that lawn chair for like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. So now I have a proper seat. It's pretty exciting. We'll add in Oz as our we'll do Oz and Costa. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. Well, there's no point adding both of them because they're right on top of each other. So maybe we should add in Massive Cheese instead. Now I know this track not at all. So the lawn chair was great because it was comfortable and it breathed really well, but it was also basically like a hammock. So whenever I got hard on the brakes, the chair would move, which makes precise braking difficult. No, we don't want to do that. Let's start with Oz's setup. And let's get to it. So this is going to be painful to start, guys, because like I said, I do not know this track. Whoa. Hey, what's up with the steering angle? Oh, thanks. Yeah, when you're doing stuff in VR, you can't see. I don't know why everything's all wonky. It sure isn't. For some reason, it was just off center. But now the new issue is my wheel all of a sudden was, the wheel rotation is all screwed up. So we gotta figure out what's going on with that. That's a new problem. Controls. I can't see the menus. Steering sensitivity. Where's that one's at 50? I think that's right. I don't even know where you fix the wheel. I can fix it on my wheel, but I don't want to. I guess we're gonna have to. That's really weird. I drove this yesterday and it didn't do this. So let's go to like 3. Is that better? It's better, but it's not. Is that right? No, it's not quite right. So somewhere that feels pretty good. It's supposed to be a. That'll work. Let's move on. Where's the button? There it is. I have a better understanding now of why when watching Gamer Muscle streams, he's always fiddling with wheel settings and stuff. Things randomly just get screwed up. Alright. Back in a radical. Oh, get my... These guys are probably about to just rocket away. Yep, there they go. Whoa, it's very light back end. Yeah, I don't like that. I always forget to turn off that pit control stuff. Or like, rather, I turn it off and then things happen. Oh my gosh, Oz. Well, the default setup doesn't do that. Oz is very good at like driving loose setups and sliding around corners. So it makes sense that maybe we just need some tire temperature. Some throttle for stability, my goodness. But what a cool track. Maybe we need to turn the FX settings down. This is so... It's shaking me to pieces here, guys. To pieces. Let's get the force feedback figured out. Oh, the FX is already so low. Low force boost. I mean, there's not much else I can do here. You can turn the gain down a little bit. Let's try gain at 40 and see how that feels. Back. Resume. Well, now the whole overall force feedback feels a little bit too light. So yeah, this is... Do you remember... Is my gas pedal screwed up again? No? Alright. Okay, here we go. I need to get a time on the board that's not embarrassing. Yesterday someone saw whatever. I was just doing practice laps yesterday, trying to get the stream working. And I posted a really slow time, and someone yesterday in the Discord was giving me a hard time. I can't imagine you're supposed to slide this much. Oh, it's a tight turn. Always forget about that one. So I could look at the map. Oh, I don't like this setup, Oz. You're a bad man. Maybe it'll be fun if I get used to it, but it's so slidey, my goodness. brakes work pretty good if you use them. Yeah, this is so different than driving that Audi. I really wasn't winding out the motor either, so we gotta work on that. That lap. All right, well, we've had enough of that setup. Let's try Cheese's setup. Let's go restart. Tuning setup. Oh wait, go back. Let's just try that. Whatever he's doing. Oh, and next lap. That's fine. We don't know the tracks. That's not a big deal. There's Cheese. It's so slidey. I didn't think that's not what this car is about, is it? T-flaps? I'm in just the first couple minutes of trying to learn this track. And I always forget how sharp that turn is. I'm surprised at how slidey this thing is. Especially after driving I drove the Radical SR3 and Project Cars 2 so much for yesterday that this is interesting. I'm gonna have to get to chat here in a second. Cheese is Oz's setup. Yeah, Oz's is the new one, the one that's on top of the board. That's you and Oz that I'm chasing. Ooh. Hey, Aziagu. I can't see chat in VR. Yeah, I mean, I know he likes to slide. Okay. But yeah, no, that's you and Oz. I'm running around. For some reason, I keep shifting early. Need to work on that. So I feel like it's a light brake here. You can just scrub off speed. Whoa, you can do that. That'll work. This is reminding me of the, every time, one of these days, how you could just throw the Lancer into corners. This is like a more civilized version of that. It's very slidey but catchable, I guess. Woo. Okay. What did you change? Do you remember? Just like vaguely? So I have I forgot, the latency on chat is really messed up right now. Because I had to restart the stream and it didn't change my latency settings, so there's probably a good 20 or 30 second delay between chat and me. Oh, we almost had you there for a moment, Cheese. Oh, that's probably second gear. After driving the Audi TT, this is a little bit different. Oh, that's probably too much sliding. I'm starting to remember the track now a little bit, so that's helpful. Whoa! Well, that's not the right way to do that. You're confusing right. I think I know which. That's the one that's after this big sweeper, I think. Oh, it's too much curb. Like any curb would be too much curb there. I'm gonna call this one the confusing right. I gotta remember to go down a second. Oh, too hot, way too hot. Oh, I almost held it. Yeah, I'm starting to remember. I just had to slow down is all. That would have been a pretty cool drift to hang on to right there. Woo. Oh man, I'm never gonna get going the right way. Come on. There we go. I guess it's just a decreasing radius kind of thing. That confusing right-hander. The engine note is, and this is weird, this sounds more like a Ford four-cylinder kind of formula car thing than a motorcycle engine. There must be, it's not revving very high. So I miss that aspect of the Project Cars Radical. Aha. I've got you now, Cheese. Probably not now. Oh, there he goes. That was my best run through there. I'm gonna classify this as also not a normal, like, driving car for hot laps. Everything we've done has had some interesting behavior to it. I'm surprised this isn't more glued to the track, kind of drive it precisely. We've gotten into another sliding battle. Last left-hander. Oh my gosh, I just can't, I can't get through that corner. Hey look, there's a lake. Isn't that lovely? Well, if I hadn't spun out, we wouldn't have seen the beautiful lake, guys, so. It is a pretty environment. Oh, sorry, Dylan, I missed that. This is the MCR S2000. We're at Ibarra in Spain, in España. So this is like, it's the prototype 4 class, I believe, in AMS2. So it's the slow radical. Although it's not a radical. But it is a radical. Should I not be going for these heroic slides? Should I be trying to drive a little more clinical? A little more tight and tidy? Is it... Oh! We didn't invalidate the lap, but it wasn't any good. Like, does it need to be this loose to be fast? Is that the deal, or is it just how Oz likes to drive it? Oh my gosh, it feels like a 911 through there. The back just always wants to go. Maybe that's the problem. I guess it is a rear engine thing, or mid engine at least. Okay. Well, then I need to probably cool it on my corner entries. Do tires overheat when you're doing time trials? I know Oz mentioned something about his... Oops, I just lifted for no reason. That'll help. I'm not sure that they do. I'm gonna try to be a little bit under better control this time. I say that, but now we're... I think I want to change the brake pressure in this car, maybe. I'd like to be able to get harder on the brakes without locking up. And I still am a bit confused at why AMS2 really loves to emphasize the bumpiness of tracks in a way that no other sim does. I can't say it makes a whole lot of sense to me. So I haven't decided if it's like that's just what the game devs want, or if it's the car setups that are wrong. Yep, no worries. Much better when you remember not to lift through there. A little bit better through there. Your comment is there, so I just gotta get things under control here. I guess I don't know. It's exhausting to me, and maybe it's the DD wheel just making those forces too strong or something. But it wears me out, man. But more than that, it feels like in some of the cars really do hop and skip across the pavement. And that's a setup issue. That's not immersion. That's bad suspension. Like, I mean, the wheel can have some life to it, right? A little bumps and wiggles and stuff. I think ACC does that aspect of it much better than AMS2. Yeah, it does kind of feel like they've made it busy just for busy's sake instead of reality. on. This is gonna take a lot of practice to set a decent lap time. And by decent lap time, I mean beat cheese. Oh, and if it wasn't clear earlier, T-Flaps is the yellow car that I'm chasing. It also goes by Massive Cheese. It's getting better. You know, I think whatever the effects is, I have it down at like 2 or 3 right now. I tried to turn it way down. I think there's starting to be some custom force feedback files for AMS2. Yeah, AMS2's force feedback feels a bit more alive. I don't dislike either really, but there's things about AMS2 that maybe I'm not. Maybe there are things I don't like about AMS2. Generally speaking, the information about the car dynamics is really good. I don't have any problems with that. I don't know if I need all these bumps. But I think there's going to be some custom force feedback files for AMS2 that I'll be excited to try eventually, just to see if it's any better. It's not like AMS2 needs help with the way Project Cars 2 did. We're much better than that, but I think it could do some things a little bit differently that I would enjoy. But force feedback is such a personal thing that, you know, just because I like it doesn't mean you have to, etc. Reading chat. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point too. Just different wheels present force feedback different as well, so. You don't have a cheap wheel. I do get tired from driving with this wheel though, and I never did with my Logitech. Oh, forgot about it. I want to go mess with the brake pressure. I don't even know what my lap is. What is my lap? I haven't even seen it. My personal best is a 130.4. Okay, so I don't have a good lap yet. That's true. I have to segregate myself from the insanely fast. Oh, so you're at a 128.8. Okay. I want to go mess with the brakes a bit. I like having the ability to smash on the brake without the world ending. So, is that a thing I can do? No. You can't do... maybe you can do it in here. Isn't there a brake force thing? Yeah, here it is. Brake pressure. Wow, it's already at 85. Okay, let's go down to 80. You know what? In the Opala, I went down like... Or was it the brake? Maybe it was the bias that I was messing with. Let's try this. See what this does to my ability to just go ham on the brakes. I don't need the slidiness of Oz's setup, I guess. Ah. Because like if you think about it, Cheese, how often are you going full hard on the brakes in this car? It feels like it locks up, right? So I'm thinking taking a bunch of brake pressure out makes a lot of sense. We'll see. I like having that full range of the pedal travel to be able to just nail the brakes when I want to. And it lets you, I can be a little bit more precise with bleeding off speed through there. It makes me feel so much more confident. I don't know if it's ultimately the fastest thing to do, but It makes me feel so much better. And I may not want the brake bias set the way I set it. It's giving me confidence and nothing else, I can tell you that. This is already a much tidier lap than before, because I can actually hit the brakes pretty good and not be afraid. Thank you, Streamlabs chatbot. All right. Now that we've got a warm up on that setup, may have just clipped the rev limiter. Oh, hang on, I was almost catching up with you, Cheese. Oops, I broke way too early there. Boy, this challenge is going to take a whole lot of work for me to get faster. This is actually feeling more difficult than the Lancer. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I like to have, I want to be able to get hard on the brakes. And so I feel like in any track combination, if I could take the time to find out what the hardest braking zone is and set the brake pressure to where I'm just locking up in that brake zone, if I get really hard on the brakes, that's my ideal brake pressure. Because then that means I have the most pedal resolution for every situation. But I guess maybe if you're someone who doesn't want to have to push the brake very hard or very much, then you wouldn't want that, but you just get so much more resolution this way. I just feel like it gives me a way better feel. Well, hang on, car. Well, you should give it a try. You should come join the Discord so you can yell at everyone else about your lap time. Whoa. That corner is really ruining everything as well. Yeah, do it. Do it, Cheese. But I'm feeling so much more, like, so much better mentally with that brake change. There's no hesitation on getting on the brakes now. Yeah, look at that. Come on, green car, stay ahead of the yellow car. No! There's no way I'm gonna get through this hairpin faster. I really haven't figured that out yet. So actually, even if you hadn't gotten ahead of us right now. Well, that was better for me. Just try to keep it tight. A little bit slower and tighter, get out of there. We picked up a whole bunch of time right there. That's good. So my personal best now is at 129.7. Is that right? No, 129.2. Just updated, I think. So we're getting there. We want to get into the 128s. I think we'll get a seal of approval from Cheese if we can get into the 128s, it sounded like. Oh no, see this time in the last lap we were ahead of Cheese. Alright, got a little something going, maybe? Maybe not. We're going to have an epic hairpin to be able to beat Cheese. Epic hairpins are not in the cards. A little bit better though. One more lap like that and we'll be into the 128s. Because we're now at 129.161. I might have clipped the rev limiter there, I don't know. Break early for hairpin. Yeah, I'm working on it. Sorry, I was so focused on this that I missed chat. Oh, we went full beans. Close your eyes for the impact in VR. Oh no, we lost our... Did we lose our wheels? Jeez, I think I may have finally done it. You and Costa were the only ones that were like shedding car parts before. I think I've joined the ranks now. I've achievement unlocked. Destroy car. Nice. And I think it was was it the first? Yeah, it was our first Hotlap challenge. We were driving the Formula Vintage Gen 1 Model 1 at Kailami Historic at AMS2. And Costa and T-Flaps kept posting pictures of like engines laying around on tracks or wheels being gone, I think. I think you were doing that, T-Pop. Okay, yeah, I'm coming for you, Cheese. It's starting to come together. For me, it was changing the brakes, so you might consider doing that. Ease up on that brake pressure. Whoop. But, you know, do what works for you. I think I like your line through that corner better than Oz's. But I mean, Oz is way ahead, so there's maybe I shouldn't. I feel like there's time to be had by getting the front suspension dialed in better, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe it's the high-speed damping that might need to be increased, and that might help keep the tires on the road and get a little better turn in. Almost, geez, almost. I don't think this is a lap because it was the out lap or something. Oh, and there's cheese just pops out ahead. I would think he had different arrow than me or something, but I'm using his setup. Whoops. What's with the screaming engine noises randomly? I don't know if it's getting tire squeal or what. Oh, we got a chance, Cheese. I got a chance. In with a prayer. No, it's close. We got him. Only just, but we got him. Oh, sorry, Cheese. I changed the brake pressure down to like 78%, I think. So you got to go into the advanced mode and then change the brake pressure. I think I also have the brakes set at 60/40, but that's going to be a more personal preference on the balance. I also have my brake sensitivity in the settings set down to 0, and that's made change based on pedals. Wow, look at that. We're ahead of Oz for turn 1. We were for just a moment. Looks like, I mean, Oz's lap and why I'm not as fast as him, it's all these little mistakes I make, and he's way more precise with his lines and getting way outside to the edge of the track to set up for corners, and I'm being too lazy and not doing that. I think that's a big part of what's happening. Oh, she's got back ahead on this one. I think. I have no idea. I didn't even know I was going to stream. How long would you like me to stream, Cheese? Probably not too much longer because I need coffee. Oh, I guess we could have been racing or doing a practice session together or something. The best part about Oz... Oh, not enough steering lock to catch that one. I was going to say, the best part about Oz is his humility. I think you and Oz both have time to gain in turn 1, or not turn 1, I guess it's like turn 3 or whatever. The last turn at the end of the straightaway. Because I'm catching up to you guys there. I'm entering it behind you guys for whatever reason. I guess I'm not getting a drive out of the hairpin. But I'm catching up to you guys in that corner, so I know you've got some time there. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, go race T-flaps. I wish we could do time trial sessions together. That'd be fun. We can, the only thing that we can do is do practice sessions. But then your time doesn't register if you care. I did that with RVR the other day. We just ran some Lancer laps in a practice session together. Whoops, way too hot. Let's see if I can't shave a little bit more time off my lap, and then I'll probably call it. As close as I've ever been to Oz coming into this turn. Now we're taking the Oz line, kind of. Whoops. Style points. Looks like there's a little bit of camber on the inside of that corner. If you could just get your inside tires there, it might help you find some grip. I've fallen way behind you guys now. I don't know that you need to brake for that left-hander that you're complaining about. I think you can probably just lift and scrub speed. So I've lost my lap time. I wanted to see what was my 1:28.7 is my best. Boy, I keep doing that, losing so much time all the time now. Maybe I've had enough for now. Maybe I'll let you beat my time, Cheese, and that'll give me the motivation to go back and try it again. Whew. But that was a good session. We'll take it. So what did I get? I'm a little over 1.5 tenths faster. The moment you'll get that. I see plenty of times. I think, like you said, you got a mess on that left-hander or whatever. I don't think you need to brake very much. I think you might be able to lift, and maybe it's a lift early instead of braking, and you can get that turn in and scrub some speed. And I'm just now looking around the cockpit of this car. So it has paddle shifters. Is that? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have a shifter. No, it does have a shifter. It's just through my knee. Come on, Riza. This is ridiculous. Oh, look, and the foot is like, my foot is going through the bulkhead and outside of the wall because I've got my left foot on the gas pedal. There's the ignition box. This is why y'all are here, right? To check out the wiring for the MCRS 2000. Here's our brake bias, fire bottle. There's the fire bottle. Some intakes. How far can we get away with this? Can we get up and walk around and look at the car? Or let's resume the session. See if we can get away with this. The car's gonna be moving down the hill, but I think my Oculus may stop me from doing this. Yeah, they need some work, don't they? Cool. Oops, I'm standing on my keyboard. This is really dangerous to do in VR, guys. Don't try this at home, kids. I am a professional. That's why I'm on YouTube. There's a screen here. This is pretty cool. How far away can we get away with this? I think I'm about to clip out of my safe zone in Oculus. That's the problem. Yep, for sure I am. Pretty cool, though. I don't know where the TV is. I don't want to run into it. Cruise car finale. Oh gosh, I'm headless. That's terrifying. Alright, well, I think this is the perfect way to end the stream with a headless race car driver. Thanks guys for coming along, it was fun. Good luck, T-Flaps. I have plenty of space, but I have my my Oculus boundary thing, whatever you call it, the Guardian Zone or whatever. I have the circle one set up, not the free roam boundary. I guess if I turned on the free roam boundary, then we could do it. But anyways, thank you, chat. Good luck, Cheese. I'll see you. Well, I guess you're not racing tomorrow, but see you next time, though. I'm sure we'll get back on track soon. All right. do I... I've lost my mouse.